So it's when you're doing, when we just want to take a few mindful. So hi, so here I am, the Mindful Delinquent, back again. So I thought what we might do now actually is a tiny little taster of a mindfulness meditation. So the ideal way to sit when we do this is to kind of sit upright. We're looking for a relaxed alertness. Okay, that's if we're doing a sitting meditation. Now I'm just sitting on a cushion now on my sofa. It would be really quite good maybe just to sit on a chair and sit reasonably upright. But I won't get too hooked up in that actually, because what we don't want to do is turn it into yet another flaming thing to do. So what we're learning to do is do nothing on purpose, and we've really got to train ourselves to do that. So we're going to sit, I'm sitting reasonably upright, and then we're just going to take a few just deep breaths. So if you just come with me on this. So I'm taking the breath down into my belly. And then I'm just going to consciously relax to the best of my ability, but it really doesn't make much difference actually. Just let go the shoulders. Kind of the tongue is a really good part to let relax and fall back into the throat. And just take a second. Now what we're going to do now is take the hands and focus our attention into the hands. This is a really good place to start because the hands have got lots of sensory, I don't know what you call them, I can't think, the brain's gone, but anyway, little sensory doodads in them, which means that, we can really feel into the hands. And for a lot of us, there's no physical pain in the hands. The hands tend to be quite neutral. So I really think this is a really useful place to start. So I'm just going to simply breathe and focus my attention in my hands. And feel the hands from the inside out actually. Just one finger at a time. Just really softening. And if thoughts come up, as they inevitably will, just acknowledge that you can label, actually labelling's so useful. Use the word thinking. And then just come back into the hands. Placing the attention in the hands. And if any feeling comes up, oh, I'm not doing this properly, any feeling of anxiety or whatever, just having an attitude of kindness, loving kindness. It's like going sort of coochie goo to your little internal anxious self. So I'm coming out of the thinking mind and into the body. Just a couple of nice deep breaths. Have a little wiggle with the toes and everything, and just we can come back here into the room. Eckhart Tolle, who probably a lot of you have heard of, always says that mindfulness could be called mindlessness, because we're in the mind, the thinking mind less. I think that's quite a good way to describe it actually. It's about coming out of the thinking mind and focusing our attention in the body, because the little pinky fingers and toes can only exist in the present moment. That's where they live. And that's actually how we arrive in the present moment, as it's called. So what we've just done is an example of a tiny little meditation, a way that we can actually just come out of the thinking mind and into the body. That hopefully gives you a couple of little techniques. So you may well have felt a little bit of, say, agitation. And that's the first thing. But the second thing is, how am I relating to that? So if I'm relating to it in a way that goes, oh my God, I shouldn't be feeling agitated, that actually is what they call in Buddhist philosophy the second arrow. And it's that bit actually that causes us the suffering, as it would be termed. That's the bit. So it's not so much what's happening, because what's happening just kind of fleets, just is passing, but it's how we relate to it. And it really is, we're just learning how to sit still again, actually. That's what we're really learning how to do. So I hope that's been helpful, useful. Write a few comments below if you've got any questions, I can pick those up. And ta-ta for now. Or message me, will that be on here?
Below.
Oh, comment below, do that then. Okay, have a great sort of mindful delinquent day. Thank you, bye. Is that okay?